I find it, I have to say, I was initially surprised that there was an impact. These are students who attended private school between first and fifth grade for an average of something like 2 years. We don't know, for example, what happened to them in high school. And that made me think about whether there might be, first that made me think that this is a huge effect. But then I thought about the Head Start literature, which shows that there's an important fade out. So kids who are in Head Start seem to show very strong positive effects on academic performance, but over time that fades out as they go into regular schools or lower quality schools compared to their peers who were not in Head Start. So then the question here becomes, is this an effect is this a small effect because these students were out of the private school after in high school, or not? I mean, is there fade out, or is there something to the effect that once you put them in this environment, there's kind of a permanent effect that, well, this is what I think part of what it seems to suggest. There's a permanent effect that doesn't get lost. So I think that if to the extent possible, and I know there may be some limits because they're not in school for that, not in the private school settings for that long, or on the voucher program for that long, to look at the dynamics. Is there fade out? Do students who stay longer in private schools seem to have stronger effects in terms of college attendance rates than ones who go in just for a short period of time and drop out? The ones who never use the vouchers, for example, do they have different effects? You assume, and the IV results assume there's no impact on those students that never use the voucher. That's an assumption, but you may want to sort of think a little bit more carefully about the dynamics of the effect.